Hey, I wanted to start off by saying hello and thank you so much for letting me be a part of this reading and connecting with your loved one who has passed. It was a good connection. I want to take just a minute and let you know that I can tune in to your energy as well as the energy all around us. I can look at a picture and see things in it that not many other people can see. It's called a form of psychometry. I also connect by way of doing automatic writing. Spirit comes to me in my head. I can hear spirit. I can see spirit. I can see words that spirit impresses upon me, feelings. I can see spirit outside of my head at times. But for the most part, it is all given to me inside of my head. So with that being said, I'm going to get on with your reading. Thank you. Okay, right off the bat, this lady is coming through to me as your mother figure. I'm also hearing sister, like she is saying sister, but more so she is saying sister to someone, like acknowledging she has a sister. Fourth is coming in, like, I don't know if she was one of four or the fourth was a date, something about fourth. And I'm not getting the number 4, it's 4th, like fourth. She was the fourth, there was the fourth to something. Fourth is being brought in to be very important. I'm also hearing, would you stop already? Like in quotes, like she's saying to me, would you stop already? Would you stop already? Hopefully this has some meaning to you. She did want me to say, and I did private message you this, awful pick, why not choose another? Those tight curls, Lord have mercy. And she's laughing. I don't know, I guess she wasn't too fond of that picture. That's how it came across to me, but she was laughing about it, so she's being a good sport about it. I get, hey, darling. I don't know if she called you darling, or there's something about darling, or if you call somebody darling. Darling is used. I love you. She's also impressing upon me this, and I'm going to say it to you just as I received it. I am so proud of you. The struggles you've been through, you're going to come out on top. Stay true to your gut. Follow what you feel and listen to it. And that's how she said it, just as if she was addressing you with this message. You'll have to think on that and see if that relates to you, what's going on in your life, or what has been going on in your life. She's also showing me in her picture, I saw what looked like, I couldn't tell if it was the word fry, F-R-Y, fray, F-R-E-Y, or frog. But then when I got frog, I really feel like it's frog. Something about fry and a frog. I don't know if it's frog legs. Something about a frog. And then she gives me a big smiley face. And I'm going to show you where I wrote this down on the automatic writing. Right there, if you could see. Fray, frog, and the smiley face. And I almost felt as if it was fry, frog, frog legs, smiley face. Something about a frog that you should know about or need to ask one of your family members about that is to be acknowledged of importance. There is something about a frog she is bringing attention to. Now, if this is something that has just currently happened or whatever about the frog, that is her way of letting you know that she was there at that very present moment in time. But there is definitely something about a frog that will have some meaning. Okay? I keep hearing Bernie. I don't know if this was a nickname. And it's like B-E-R-N-I-E. Bernie. Not one Bernie. It's like Bernie. I apologize. That was my telephone ringing there. She also came through saying, hey, Gladys, specifically. Like she was saying, hey, Gladys. Or sending a hello out to somebody G named Gladys. G name. Gla. She wants to acknowledge, saying hello to. And I got the word go. Go. She was there, talking about people going. She is showing me a set of keys as well as the word keys, K-E-Y-S. This is very clear to me. She's wanting me to bring up the keys to be important. Like, there was an issue with the keys. I don't know if you lost some keys. Something about keys that have just happened. Something about a set of keys. This is her way of acknowledging she knows and she's there and she sees what's going on. There is an issue with some keys, or there's like, I'm seeing the keys on the key ring. Keys and the word key. So this will make some sense to you. Sometimes spirit comes through to me and you cannot try to justify it and say, well, that just doesn't make sense to me, because it's not going to make sense to me, and it may not make sense to others listening to it, but it will relate to you in some way and make sense to you. And this is Spirit's way of validating that they are with you. They can come in with little bleeps of words or little pictures or quick sayings, and I get it down and deliver the message, and it will make sense to you somehow. May not be right then. You'll have to stop and think about it, but there's something about some keys. So I'm just trying to let you know how Spirit comes through to you, you know, so that you will be able to think about all the aspects that it could be. So there we go. Then I'm getting 5, and it's like 5/64. The month of May is to be very important here. And I'm also getting 64. Now, you know, I'm really feeling this is the age of someone. The month of May and 64. You know, this could have been what age she would be today if she was still living. May and 64. Could be a year of birth, a year of death. But 64 is to be important here, to be acknowledged. Also getting Fry again, and I got Fry, F-R-Y, and Way, which totally took me in another direction to freeway. There's something about the freeway, like the interstate. I don't know if there was traffic, keeping somebody, being delayed about getting to an event. Something about the freeway. I don't know if there was a closing, but she wanted me to bring up the freeway to be of importance. Also getting what looked to me like Kalena, C-A-L-E-N-A, but then it was like Cal. And she impressed upon me that this could be actually calendar, because it's hard for me sometimes to make out the words. So Kalena, calendar. A calendar is to be important. I don't know if you had a specific date. She's trying to get back to this freeway. If there was a specific date, something going on the calendar, and people are going to try to get to it. Something happened on the freeway. I don't know if there was traffic, somebody got delayed, or somebody had to leave earlier to get somewhere. Something about the freeway and the calendar. I'm getting May again. I'm getting May. If you'll see up top, right here. May. I'm also getting what to me is a boat anchor, like a nautical navy type thing. There's a boat anchor here with this little rigmarole at the top, almost like a fastener to the anchor. This is to be of importance. She's impressing upon me the boat anchor, and makes my attention go to that piece at the top of that boat anchor, like there was something faulty. I don't know. I feel like this was some time ago, but there was something about a boat anchor. Could be an experience that happened to someone on a boat, or Could be like a tattoo of remembrance to someone to be acknowledged. A boat anchor to be important. She's bringing up phone call. She wants me to ask about the phone call. There was a phone call at the time of passing to be acknowledged, to be important. She was there right at that moment giving strength. There was a phone call. This was a long time ago. There's a phone call. Something about a phone call. She's trying to get through to me at her time of passing. There is a phone call that was hard for someone, traumatic. She's acknowledging the phone call and that she was there when the phone call came through. Okay, she has given me this message to give. You have a hard time with love. Please know that we are all here with you, offering love and strength. We are lifting you up, honey. Trust, you have to trust yourself. You hear what guides you, follow it. While it may be hard, it is your path. And then I got your, like Y-O-U-R, 60 you. You're 60 you. The number 60. And that's what came through to me there. She is bringing me back to yesterday. She's impressing upon me. Livonia, Lee something. I really want to say it's a place, person. Livonia. Something for you to think about there. She's asked me to ask about the bra. So what's the deal with the bra? She says, ask about the bra. It's funny. So I'm going to ask you about the bra. You have to tell me about it. Somebody's had some kind of altercation with the bra. So that's funny. She's also showing me the word go again. Like go. G-O. I don't know if you've been trying to decide whether you want to do something that's coming up in your near future. Go somewhere. You've been thinking about going and doing something. Somebody's asked you. She's saying to go. Do it. Do it. Do it. Go. She's also bringing in the initials either DJ or BJ to be important. DJ or BJ. She's there on your left, right by your side. She's with you. I can totally see her energy on your left. She is showing me that right here on your, not right here on your throat, but down just a little bit, like right there. Right on your, what do you call that? Your breastbone. Right at the base of your throat. It's like there's a little area lit up. I don't know if you've had something sore there or a little hard time swallowing. I don't know. There's something right here about your throat. I don't know if you've had a cold. She's acknowledging that. The month of June coming up is to be important. June. She's acknowledging June to be important. She says you stress and worry too much. You need to quit doing that. Medicine is not good for you. There's something you're taking that's not good for you, she says. She's impressing upon me the number 8 to be important, as well as the number 43. These two dates, 43 and 8. Now, I always, 8 is, like 8. A child is 8. Somebody's just turned 8. The month of August is important. August is important. The number 43 is to be acknowledged as important. USA. Just see. She says just see. Just see. Go within and see. Just see. She's always also bringing up the name Josh or John to be of importance to you, a J name. And just see. Open your eyes and just see. She's showing me under, this is not her, but under your left arm, like right here. not really under, but like right there on the side. I don't know if you pinched it or had a little pain or a twinge right there. She's acknowledging that little sore area. So I don't know if you hit something there or what. She says, hey, Bernie, and then mentions the J name again, coming out to me as Jones to be acknowledged. John Josh Jones. And she is now stepping back. And I have thanked her for coming through. A lot of the things that she has said is really something else, and you're going to see that when I do the second part of your reading. So I hope you're enjoying it. I feel like in the past you've had some emotions that may someday kind of would like get out of control. It's through our emotions that we can be alive and feel and learn to listen to go inwards, to learn to listen to ourselves. It's like in the past you had some emotions, and without stopping and thinking, you would just kind of lash out and let your emotions control you instead of stopping and reflecting and going within. Say, instead of acting, you stopped a minute. You couldn't stop, but you're going to. That's what my point is here. In the past, you would just let your emotions run you. You're emotional. You can pick up things psychically in people, what others feel and take as if it were your own feelings. It's like you've always had this gift. You're empathetic to people. You listen to people, take on what they're feeling, and just kind of bottle it all up inside of you. That's how you would be. You adapted to most all the environments you were upon. So any situation you were in, you would kind of change yourself and adapt to that situation. You like to help others and to assist. You're intuitive and often don't understand why others do the things they do or get themselves into. You know, it's like if they would only trust their gut, you know, and you're always waiting for symbols and signs. You always dreamed about your future. What you had to learn to do was try to be a little bit more stable, not lose yourself in worrying about others and what was going on with all of them, but to take care of yourself. Everyone else will find their way. And it took you some time to learn that. You had to develop better boundaries with others in your life. You had to learn to say no, take time for you. You had to realize that you don't have to rescue everyone. You had to learn to tell the truth about what you see in others in a gentle, loving way, and then like step back from it. Instead of taking on all their feelings and holding it in and, you know, just acting out without stopping and thinking about a situation, or like being a mediator. You had to learn to step back from stuff like that. You learned that that was not for your higher good. I feel truly like you experienced stuff like this in your past. It's hard, but life is to be lived and not constantly fixed. And I feel like in your past you were constantly having to fix things instead of just living your life and being happy. You have to learn to get in touch with your true feelings, release your old beliefs, and stop and breathe. It's like, what were you afraid to hear? Just stop and sit in the silence. Right now at present, I feel you are bringing clarity and light into your emotions and your feelings. It's like easy going. You're just easy going right now, just going with the flow of things. It's just like a constant movement with you. I feel the good energy. You have learned to address your feelings, so you're following yourself. You're following yourself. You have to say if you are feeling something, you have learned to stop. Go within yourself and address this feeling, which is helping you to understand it's where it's in the past. In the past, you would react to it. Now you'll go within and reflect on it, and then choose the best way to deal with the feeling. So in the past, you would hear something, let's say, that pissed you off, and you reacted to it. Now, if you hear something that makes you mad, instead of bursting out and reacting to it, you're taking a deep breath, you're going to go within, and you're going to reflect upon it and really see how you're feeling before you react to it. And then you're going to let it go, because nothing's worth getting yourself upset over. So I'm sorry if it got confusing there for a minute. I have this all on auto writing, as you can see, and it is very difficult for me to go back over and reread, so I may pause a minute or whatever. Just bear with me. It's like now you are finding your light, you're finding your strength within you. So you went through all that in the past. You're learning how to stop, reflect on your emotions, your feelings, and go within you. Go within yourself, your higher self, and you're learning to handle those and project out what you know you should, and keep in what you know you should, and let go of what you know you should. You have more compassion and more patience now. You are growing and becoming more balanced in life. You are seeing that you can spread love, a kind word, into someone's heart. You realize it is up to them to find their way. So you can hear someone's problem, you can listen to it, reflect on it, and in a loving way find the words to tell them the truth of how you feel about it. And then you let it go, and you let them, and you know within your own self that it is not up to you to guide and protect them all the time, that they are going to find their own way. They'll find their own way. And you're done with that. I really feel like you're an angel of strength. Yep. I see for you that this is coming up. You're going to be avoiding some conflict. There is something that's going to happen that could have blown up, but it didn't. There's an opportunity where everyone will say they're sorry. There's going to be handshakes, hugs, just everything is going to be turning out okay. It's like everyone is moving on. So something's coming up. It's a conflict, but it's going to be like an avoided conflict. There's going to be sorries and hugs and compassion and a letting go of things. There's going to be a long conversation where people are not afraid to explain themselves. It's going to be like a good coming together. It's like gossip has been tossed aside and there's no worries anymore. Be ready to forgive and forget. Hear other sides. You may be expected to play a mediator. So something's coming up. There's going to be something coming up that everyone's going to be talking about it, and you may have to be the mediator on this. Don't play sides. If handled properly, this is going to be something that everyone can get past and will help everyone grow with nothing held against the other. It's going to be something that's supposed to happen that's going to end up being a good thing. And this is also going to bring an opportunity for two people to get to know each other again. It will make the relationship stronger. There's a coming together. This is going to bring two people together to get to know each other again. It's really going to be a good thing. No matter what, make sure you don't lose your cool, and it will all turn out for the best. So go within, reflect, think about it. If you're the mediator, you know, before you speak, stop and think. Feel what's going on around you, and you can get through this. I definitely see movement, compromise, communication, a lot of communication. Oh, for you, with work, I just see that you're going to be talking to a lot of people, and that there's like, I just see you talking to a whole lot of people. And these people are going to be helping move you forward. You're combining, you're doing something with somebody else. You're going to combine forces. I don't know if you're going to like take on a partner, or it's like together you're stronger than when you're by yourself. Unstoppable together. Something regarding your skills through the internet. It's a sharing of ideas, I'm seeing. Something about the internet here. You're sharing ideas with somebody. bringing thoughts and ideas to those that had never had access to this. So it's like you're going to be doing something for people that's never had access to this, to like these ideas or the internet. You'll have to let me know about that. You're sensitive and kind, in tune, a good listener, great counselor to others. You're sensuous, and you love affection, as well as you love to make others smile. You're a good person. You're very talented. You need to learn to show more to people of what's truly on the inside. Don't adapt to everybody. They're going to like you no matter what. So start opening up and showing them you, the beautiful you that you are. Let go of your defenses. Be a little more understanding and be unbiased. Meaning, don't judge. Take in what they say. Release that feeling out and don't act upon it. Just don't be biased. Be the mediator. Be ready to have the heart-to-heart connection. You're going to have a heart-to-heart. There's a heart-to-heart conversation fixing to come on with somebody. And that is what I got. I truly hope you enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to going over this with you, helping you with any questions you might have. And I hope you have had a beautiful day and you enjoy this. And thank you so much again for being able to connect with your loved one. I'm so sorry for your loss. And much love and light to you. Thank you.